Hey, what's up? Welcome back to the Roundtable Talk, and we're talking today about discussing relationships. We did a previous episode. I said it before we went on break. We did a previous episode. Episode 7 was about relationships, but we're talking about relationships, and this one is kind of interesting because it talks about age difference. How a lot of the younger people, or some older people, some older people, how they like younger people, meaning there's a new thing out where if you're over 25, you're considered old, you know. And but to me, I feel that it is wrong. I feel that it is not right. And I feel that you know people shouldn't have high standards just because of different ways. And not only that, we was talking about how people look at certain aspects of a person. Meaning you have to have a certain amount of money, you have to have a certain look, you have to have your own car, your own place. You look at the materialistic things that makes a person, and materialistic don't make a person. Ike Turner had the world, and he was a good musician, and he made good music, and look what he did with Tina Turner. He beat the mess out of her. So that lets you know that what's love got to do with it, meaning that, but like I say, love doesn't cost a thing, you know. And Whitney Houston said it best: "If I have to sleep in Grand Central Station, will you sleep with me? Or if we gotta sleep on a bridge, or if we gotta sleep on a park bench or something like that, will you be there?" Ruben Studdard said it even best: "If I gotta go back and sleep at my mom's house on the couch, will you be there sleeping with me?" You know, because that's love. Don't worry about what's in my pocket or where I live at or where I'm driving. Worry about what's in my heart and what's in my mind. And that's basically what it is. And we was also stating that, why is it that people, you know, and this is just, they don't get into relationships now for the love. They get in a relationship because of finances, because it's a recession. The recession is here. A lot of people are losing their job. A lot of people are, hurt. They're getting pay cuts, losing hours, and they feel they can't pay their bills. So they move these people in with potentials of thinking they're loving them and being in a relationship. They move them in. They're okay. We're lovers. We're gonna move in boyfriend, girlfriend. I help me pay my bills. You know, and to me, it's not right. Because this person can be in your house and you cannot love them for not one bit. But then they're only there to help you with bills, and that's not right. That's not a relationship. That's a friendship. Find a roommate. Don't be trying to shackle up with somebody you think you're in love with, but you're really not. But you're only saying that you're in love with them because you're with their money, and then they may be in love with you, but you're not in love with them, and the love is not mutual. There's no connecting. There's no bonding. So I look at it as if a lot of these things these days I see about people talking about, oh yeah, I need somebody to move in with. Find your roommate. You know what I'm saying? Go on these websites that has people looking for roommates and stuff, or ask a friend, ask a line. Don't be trying to get into a relationship just because your finances are right and you think getting into a relationship will make your finances at ease. No, getting into a relationship is going to make your life more complicated, because you're gonna go through the heartaches and heartaches, breaks or makeups and breakups of relationships, which I feel is bad, and people don't realize that now these days, if it's a recession, you know, and if you can't love me for who I am, if I'm flipping a burger at Burger King, or if I'm a waiter at Denny's, or if I pick up garbage, what I'm saying, on the side of the road, or if I scoop up dogs' poop for a living, this is who I am for right now. You have to accept me. A lot of people don't see that. Or you work at Burger King, you flip burgers, you don't make nothing but $5, $6 an hour. That's not gonna do nothing for me. That's not gonna help me out. No, it's not gonna help you out because you're supposed to come into a relationship on your own, not wondering what they have in their pockets, not wondering what they're driving. You're supposed to come in this relationship and say, you're a cool person. I like your personality. I would like to get to know you more. It doesn't matter where you work at. It doesn't matter if you're catching a bus and driving. It doesn't matter if you only got $2 in your pocket or $2 million in your pocket. I want to get to know you for you. And that's the kind of relationship that people should be seeing these days, not these, oh, what kind of car you drive, how tall you is, What's your weight? What's your height? What's your age? Oh, you 30? I can't mess with you. Oh, you're 200 pounds? I can't deal with you. Oh, you're 5'6"? No, people look at those certain things. There are certain things that you should look for in a person. Yeah, I understand that you don't want no 5'6", 500 pound person because, but don't look at it as if, oh, because you're too skinny or you're too fat. Everybody needs love, you know what I'm saying, regardless of who it is. The Bible says love thy neighbor. And that's basically what you should be doing. Love that neighbor, regardless if it's neighborly love, friendship, relationship. You shouldn't typecast somebody because of what they have, because that person may have the world and be one of the most abusingest persons in a relationship ever. This person may not have much, but then they can love you to the depths of the earth, you know. and and that was another topic I was stating how about people and their ways and how they act and all of that stuff and getting in a relationship and then now they you're too fat, you're too skinny, you're this, you're that. To me, nah, that's not how I roll. I'm in it for the love. I'm in it for you. I'm not in it to be, you know, I'm not trying to be into somebody's relationship or be into somebody's background if I can really be in love with you. And I mean, if I'm not in love with you, I need to grow into love with you before I move in with you. And if I can't go into love with you, then we're not a match. We're not an item. And people don't realize how that is. People don't realize that you have to get to know a person before you move in. I've seen, where people move in 3 or 4 weeks after they get together, they move in, or 2, 3 months, a couple of months, they move in. You know, you're supposed to not, you're supposed to get to know a person within the first year. The second year and the third year, you're in a relationship. By the fourth or fifth, then you start debating on whether you're moving in together or not. Don't try to move in 3 or 4 months after y'all got into a relationship because it's not a relationship. That's basically, lust. You're in it for the financial beings. Oh yeah, we can save money by you moving in here or I'm moving in over there. We're saving money and all that. No, you know what I'm saying? You're just trying, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like you said, save money, but then when the grits hit the pan, meaning when there's problems, they can't run back to their own place. They have to stay there. So that's why I say, to me, it's wrong. You know, the age difference is wrong. Because depending on your age, I mean, like I stated, you can't be no 50-year-old man trying to date an 18, 19, 20-year-old. But I mean, if you're 21, 22, and they're like 26, 27, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. But some people look at it as if you're old because you're over that 25 age range. And I don't fly by that, you know. And I mean, I may have talked about some of this in episode 7. I'm gonna take a look back at it. But if you've seen episode 7, we talked about relationships as well. But we mainly talked about more of the money, finances, and if a woman should take money from a man and all that. We talked about that. This is more of being in a relationship or trying to get in a relationship for all the wrong reasons. Meaning, you don't see their characteristics or their personality. You just see the material things in life that they have. Or I live with my mama, so I know you don't want to talk to me. Or I take the bus to work, so I know you don't want to talk to me. Stuff like that, which kills me because a lot of these people don't realize those people are good people. You know what I'm saying? And like I was talking about, a person who has their own house can invite any and everybody in their house. Not saying that you shouldn't find a person with their own place. Or a person who has their own car will drive, ride around all the people in their car, they riding around. You know what I'm saying? Showing them off. Not saying that you shouldn't find a person that doesn't have a car, but look at certain things. Don't just set your standards to I want a man or woman with their own car and their own place. Look at it as if I want a person who can just love me for me, or I can love them for them. It doesn't matter if you have a car, a boat, a house, a pet, a puppy, a bike. You know what I'm saying? You could be walking without shoes. You can't even have shoes. We can stick the relationship together, you know, because I like you for who you are, and a lot of people don't see that now these days. Um, this is the end of our show for today. I appreciate y'all and I thank y'all for taking the time out to watch watch this show. So if you would like to comment on the show, you can comment at the bottom of this page, or you can also email us at roundtable00@yahoo.com. You can also message us if you would like to have a topic that you know discussed on our show. I greatly appreciate you watching this show, and I greatly appreciate your comments and your writings. And my name is C Morning, and this is the Roundtable Talk. Thank you, and have a nice day.